So my latest experience involves synchronicity. Well, what it was, I would just start telling about it. So just yesterday I needed to go to abroad to Lithuania to deliver the charity cards that we make here, and I was so I need to pick up the cards from my garage, and I'm 100 kilometers away, so I pack everything, I go pick up the cards to the garage, 100 kilometers, then I'm in the garage, and I'm checking, where are my keys to the garage, and I don't have the keys. I was like, man, and I need to be exactly on time in Lithuania, otherwise they will not take my delivery, and you cannot delay it, or it's like exact delivery time. and I was like, oh, okay, now this is bad, and then I'm like, okay, but I have my keys to the room, and I was thinking maybe I should go quickly to the stairs. Where are the stairs in the the flat? You have the stairs where you go out to the floor, which you need. And then I have this vision that my neighbor will be coming down, and he can open the basement door. But I can enter from the basement door the garage, but I don't have the basement door keys. I never had them. And then I entered these where the stairways are, and then there's elevator coming down, and I was like, okay, and opens door, and exactly the vision that I saw of my neighbor, which I see maybe once a month, and I'm not friends with him, I just see him like, okay, hi, bye, is right there, and I'm like, okay, can you please open the basement door? He's like, okay, he opens the basement door, and I take out the cards, the stand, put it in the car, and then I'm thinking, man, wow, this was such a, accident or coincidences, that he is exactly going to work at that time when I most need the keys to the garage, and he's like, you come from farther city away, you could be 10 minutes late, 10 minutes earlier, depending on how you go, and exactly minute to minute on that time where I entered the stairways. If I would be, okay, the door is locked, I cannot enter, I will go away, and he goes up in the stairways, and bam, that's it. It's like exactly minute to minute, and then we pick it up and drive fastly to the Klaipėda. But I don't know, my calculations were incorrect. We spent more time driving there because it's like 300 kilometers. I was thinking maybe 2.5 hours should do it, but apparently it was 3.5 hours because I thought there was a huge highway, but there was not a huge highway. And then it's like, oh, but okay, we will still keep on going. And then we entered the city Klaipėda, and then we drive to the place where I need to give the cards. It's a huge store that's just opening, and I made it a minute before the store closes. I was like, whew, now this is such a coincidence. And it's like, who was helping me? It was like, well, I didn't ask the question, but it's like, man, this is such an amazing coincidence. I was with my girlfriend and kids, and the next day we decided to go, we stay at night there, and the next day, it's a Sunday, I believe, Saturday, I believe, we decided to go to the delphinarium in Klaipėda. There's you can see dolphins, and the delphinarium starts at 12, and there is a ferry that goes, it's on an island, you would say, and the the ferry goes every hour, and the times are 11, 12, and obviously if you want to make it there, you have to go on 11, and we get out at the hotel at 10, we packed up, we had lunch, and then it's like, okay, it's still 20 minutes, so we are going to the ferry. Obviously at 11:12 I was like, well, we are still in the store, we cannot make it. And and then what happened, we said, okay, but we missed the delphinarium, but whatever, we will just go and have an excursion on that island with the next ferry. And this was just an idea, it's like, what can you do? And then we went to the ferries, and it was that the ferries are delayed, and they go from 11:30 and 12:30, so it's like a half-hour delay. I was like, oh, amazing. And then we decided to quickly buy the tickets, and then you stand with the car in a line, in a queue, I believe you call it, and I decided to stay on the shortest line, where you know what the less cars are for the ferry to go. And the funniest thing what happened was that now the ferry is full, almost full, and one ferry door is closed. There are two ferries. One ferry door is closing, and the other, there's one spot left, one or two, I don't know. And the ferry comes, the officer comes, okay, and he's looking. I'm first in line, and another car is first in line, and he looks like, which one, and then chooses me. And I was like, woo, we are off. And then I was sitting in the ferry, and man, such coincidences. And I say to Linda, it's like, if we will made it on the delphinarium, it's like a stream of accidents or coincidences or synchronicity, I don't know how to call it. Just amazing. And we did make the delphinarium. Even we made it that we came in the delphinarium, and they're full with cars. And if you want to go to the delphinarium, you have to put the car much farther away. It's like 10 minutes of walking. And when we came to the delphinarium, there was at that moment there was one free spot directly aside the entrance. I was like, man, this is such coincidences. So I was amazed. And then what happened is, well, the dolphins in the Loro Park, which are in Tenerife, were much happier with their life. These dolphins were like, since tired, but still, I'm amazed by the excitement that the dolphins have. So what else was there? And at the hotel there was one it's unpolite to tell dead man that came, who has passed away, and there's nothing big, nothing like amazing, but he had hair short to here. I didn't understand it's hair or it's a hat, like a Jewish something, I don't know. And Linda was telling, he's saying something Lithuanian, and then we started to translate, and the translation meant I have came, koka ash shu harab, whatever, I don't know the pronunciation. And what we noticed, he's telling he was shot in the neck and in the stomach, and he died in 1934, and he was in a suite, and that's it. But at that moment I felt his pain in the stomach, a little bit below stomach. Oh, it was painful. I was like, oh god, I don't want to talk. And then Linda was talking with him, and but we didn't do anything with the information. Not like if somebody came, we go and track down the information. We were like, sometimes the what I believe is that the past people, the dead people, they are looking for somebody that sees them, and they want to give a message. Because I post this information on Facebook. By the way, you can find me on Facebook also. It's Matis Barkovskis. If you find me on my website, it's also nice. We can chat there. But I was telling that I posted this article on Facebook, and then there was a man who said that I need to put on protection, like an armor against these dead bodies. I was like, okay. Imagine right now, you have passed away, whatever the reason might be, aging, whatever, and then you realize, man, I can now go through realities. I can now see others. I can feel much more. There is life after death. There is. I can go to higher densities. I can go to other time spaces. I can see everything, and I really actually love my closest relatives. I really feel the love to them. I was like, man, amazing. And then you try to connect to your relative, your child, your children, your grandchildren, your whatever. And they are putting some kind of a protection against you. They're putting some kind of a protection, armor, whatever, against dead people. It's like, man, how hilarious or stupid is that? It's like, one time Enrico said that earlier ages was, man, I don't know how to say. There's a Stone Age, Metal Age, Bronze Age, whatever, Golden Age. There's all sorts of names to them. And Enrico said that our age is horseshoe, the metal horseshoe, and in Latvian it sounds incredibly funny. That somehow we are mentally so solid, I would say. and he said that. So basically, these beliefs about negative energy fields or negative entities are being taught us in much earlier ages to make us fearful, to make us more, in short, controllable. Because the lower energy we have, obviously from fears, the more solid, negative, aggressive, whatever we become, the more happier, enjoyed, and lifting, loving we become. It's just an energy that transcends energy, just bursts through all the negative energies. Like the energy is just wiped out. It's like, you imagine you're in the darkness, you turn on the light, boom, no darkness at all. So we just need to have a light in ourselves. So basically, many times, the past people, depending on their vibration energy, they come here to just, hey, I'm alive. There's no death. And because many people are afraid to be dead, because they believe it's something that we truly need to avoid, and then the society or the control system needs to create some kind of basically religions needs to create some kind of a negative belief system in which, dead people are bad, God has not taken them because they are bad and they are here to punish us, do all sorts of bad energies, bad things to us, and so on and so on. So basically, even if when you start talking with something your energy feel resonance to, you start discovering more and more awareness, more and more dimensions, more and more spirituality, and more everything. It's completely a different story. Well, there are energies that feels nasty and bad. For example, you talk with a dead one and you feel huge pain in chest that you cannot breathe anymore. You feel like and then the dead one is just showing you that he drowned, and it's not a good or bad. There's nothing that can happen to you. It's like this is how I died. And the sending information through feelings is the most easiest way, because many people don't hear them, many people don't see them, but many people do feel, and feel really, really strong. So yeah, this is my story about the past experience, and I'm really amazed. And now I'm preparing for the new season in teaching others to do channeling. And I'm preparing everything, and then I was deciding whether or if I need to do an online English webinar channeling studies. I'm not sure about that because last two channeling sessions that I was making there, I believe it's the case of time zone, and nobody came to the chat room other than my Latvian followers. And the Enrico, when he is channeling and a Latvian is trying to speak English, he's like, okay, why do you try to speak English? Let's speak Latvian, it's much easier. I was like, okay, but I was thinking it was a little bit more for the English audience or something. And yeah, this is one of the scenarios. And what else? Yeah, so basically, if there is people that participate on the webinars, it's more easy to do. It's like 10 and more people. It's no problem. We can do this. And I have a lesson program in Latvian. But I think the most easiest way is just to go to that country. Go to that country, 30 people. Okay, let's do a week of course, like every day, 1 3-hour course. I was like, okay, let's start doing this. And of course, sometimes I give too energized feelings that you need like a month of time to like get back on your feet, but still it's an accelerated way to learn the channeling. And so what else? Yeah, so right now I'm going, and there are like I don't know how in other places, but I have the how to start channeling e-books and printed books, and 2 other books, small books, not big, small, that I made especially to sell on seminars. It's like absolute basis things you need to know, like a worksheet of the channeling. Another is a worksheet, like a more beautiful book for the how to understand things, how to understand the universe. And nearly all the times, I forget it, whether in my garage, whether in my house, whether in my car. And I have sold non-books, like for the past half a year, no books I have sold. I always forget something. So I was thinking, man, I'm not a serious person, and I always forget something. And then sometimes even forget the materials on the seminars. And I'm saying, okay, today we will be doing the lessons from the sheets that I forgot home. And everybody starts to laugh. So we cannot do it, so let's do other lessons. From the sheets I have a basis of pictures, and people need to start reading information from the pictures. Yeah, I was like thinking that on YouTube they have some followers or something, but I love to really get connected with them. And then I saw that maybe Facebook is a much stronger way to get connected than my website, because my website is you have to click on English to like start seeing something English, and I was like thinking that I maybe need to start going on the Facebook, so I'll write my name in the description of the video, so we can maybe stay connected there. And so I decided to like start posting the English topics there. All right, so that's it for today. I really know and I really feel that all of you who are watching this right now are truly amazing and interesting and funny in a way, I mean, like, exciting in a way, and joyful and loving person. So because of that, you just need to start smiling, and start laughing, and start also crying from joy. So start doing this, and tell me how it went. Bye.